Welcome to the launch video for the newest module in the DemandTools suite called PowerGrid. PowerGrid is available under the maintenance section and is essentially a embedded and connected spreadsheet built inside of DemandTools that's connected directly to your live Salesforce data at the data center, and a variety of tools down the left-hand side to work with that data. We start off by populating the grid either under the Data tab with the Get Data button, where we could develop a custom query, or using a pre-built scenario like I'm going to do in this case. This scenario calling for us to be working with leads, and we've decided to download into the grid all of the leads whose lead source is equal to advertisement, and asked for these following fields from the master list of all the fields in the database. We hit download records, and in this case the Salesforce data center will serve us up just over 3,000 lead records so that we can work with them here in the grid. Once in the grid, we have a variety of typical spreadsheet-like actions we can perform. Of course, we have the ability to zoom out and zoom back in at will. We can modify the data in the grid if we'd like to. These postal codes appear to be blank, so I could just delete this column from what's viewable in the grid to make some more space. If I wanted to, I could, under the Data tab, go to Get More Fields and ask for additional information to populate the grid as well. Let's start working with these leads by doing some sorting. Under the Sort tab, I'm going to decide to sort this by company and then by last name, and I'll hit Sort. And the data in the grid automatically sorts, of course. We have, of course, the full flexibility of a spreadsheet. We have things like copy and paste. We have dragging and dropping, copying as well. Any data that you see, I mean, you can just obviously populate it at any time if you'd like to. The yellow highlighted fields show that these fields have been modified and are ready to be posted to the data center to make the permanent change. The little red icon indicates what the original value of the field was before you changed it. If there was information in this grid that we didn't want to work with, we could easily select a range and ask it to be removed from the view set. We also have the ability to delete records. I see a bunch of not good records here that I could highlight, and I could right click and say just mark these for deletion, and they would be deleted at the time of the next post. I also have a immediate delete available to me where I could just immediately delete any record of my choice, and that's immediately deleted from the data center. In addition to standard spreadsheet functionality, we've added a significant amount of the formulas for standardization available from the Mass Impact module. Under the right-click settings box along the left-hand side, we choose which of those formulas we want to make available to the end user. Then they can walk up to any field they like, for example this state field, and say that they want to take this state down to its short code. And there's the short code for New York. We can also do this at the column level. Let's standardize this entire column to short. Let's standardize this entire country column to 3 characters. Let's go in and do a normalization of these addresses to standardize them to their CAS format. Let's go to these phone numbers maybe and perform a global phone number fix operation, fixing any of the improperly formatted phone numbers. And with that, maybe we're ready to complete this operation. We'll hit Post Data and execute all of these changes against the data in the data center. For more information regarding PowerGrid, stay tuned for our second demo of advanced features. And also for more information regarding DemandTools or anything that CRM Fusion makes, please feel free to reach out to us with any of these possible contact points. Thanks very much for listening.